Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to sample. This is how I do it. If I hear something fire, this is the way that I'm gonna chop it up. First thing that you're gonna wanna do is obviously find a sample. Is just go on YouTube or go on anything that you can download. Download that shit. Not an MP3, a WAV file. Make sure it's at the highest possible quality because you want your music to sound good. You want it to sound fire. And of course, we have, some guns. This is the song that I've chosen to sample. Download this into a WAV file. Once you have the WAV file, take it and drag it into your FL Studio. The next step is super simple. What you gotta do is you gotta find the parts that you want to sample. You're not gonna use the whole song, obviously, because that's just fucking piracy. What we're gonna do is called smart piracy. We're gonna take small parts of the song and we're gonna use those little bits instead of the entire thing. When I started sampling, low-key, I used to use the entire song. It sounded good, but it didn't sound real. So we're just gonna listen to the sample, listen to the whole thing, the entire thing. Don't skip it and chop it through. Just listen to the entire song. Worst case scenario, you find a nice song to listen to. Listen to the song, find which parts you want to sample, and then we'll get to chopping.
I'll settle in my lonely room. What would I do? But I'll wait for you.
Fuck what I said. I found the part I want to sample. Fuck that shit. I just found it. Alright, now what you want to do, find the section that you want to chop. Now, all you got to do is just sort of read the wave.
What?
And you'll be able to like tell which part you want to keep versus which part you want to delete. You'll see what I mean in a second. So these two are kicks. As you can see, the wave fucks up there. It splits up from like all this mush into this blah, blah, blah. This is another kick here. This is the main kick. This is the kick that starts the next bar. What I want to do is chop it right there. This part I want to keep because there's another section I want to chop here. Now isolate this one. Oh my god. Perfect. Find the other kick that cuts off at the second bar and kill the rest. Now it's perfect. So next what we're gonna do is chop up this part here. There it is.
In my lonely room.
That sounds so sick. So the next thing you want to do is find the BPM of the sample. All you have to do for that, leave it as it is. Don't go here, don't change any of this. Just adjust this and it will fall. Now, it looks like it's 87 BPM, but it's not exact. What you can do, take hours chopping up the song, stretching it, and making sure everything is on point. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today.
Really, nigga?
All I'm doing here, finding out where the next bar begins. So in this situation, it's right there. Making one unique. Well, I make both unique, actually. And then I just stretch one and then stretch the other. It might be a bit useful to add a stretch here. Generic bleeding on. Now, the next part where this needs to happen is right here. Now what you gotta do is prepare them for sampling. All I do for that is I just consolidate and keep that shit, consolidate, blah, blah. What the fuck? Once this shit is done, find wherever these are. Like find what the fuck? So once your samples are prepared, set it at the right BPM. Just figure out what you want the BPM to be. I'm thinking of something like 160 probably. Next, what you want to do is drag this and make sure it's double time like that.
I'll wait for you. In my lonely room.
Alright, what you want to do now is export it again. The reason that I do this now and not before is because I like to hear the sample in whole first, then I like to adjust the tempo. Next, what you want to do, open Fruity Slicer on your channels. Hit this, Fruity Slicer, boom, just like that. Alright, the next thing you're going to want to do is just put these files, the ones that you're going to sample, into Fruity Slicer. Bro, these niggas. When you drag these, make sure it's in different patterns. Don't drag the shit in the same pattern. Open Fruity Slicer, hit it to the beat. So in this sense, each chop will be on beat. It won't be just random chops. Set these to whichever settings you like. Honestly, this is just the attack of when the sample starts. The decay is how it like fades out. I like to adjust my attack and decay to make sure the sample doesn't click. You can also adjust the pitch of the whole sample. Just drag this shit up. chop up the patterns. If you don't have a drum pad or something, this might be a little tricky. I'm not even gonna bother to arrange this, but this is how you sample. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Today was something different. If you guys fuck with the tutorials and this type of videos, let me know in the comments. Bong Rips is coming out soon, don't worry. But yeah guys, that's all for today. Got any questions, suggestions, anything, just let me know in the comments. I got you. I try and answer every single comment. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.